Don't get me wrong, I'm not here to pick sides. And besides, what I'm about to say should not offend you. Compliments only friends you. Knowing your flaws, that's what mends you. Compliments only fills you. Knowing your flaws, that's what builds you. Mrs. Flirt. Her flirting ways with a simple hey would give a man hope to pray and think a day that she would be his. Mrs. Flirt, who walks past with a slow stroll with a hair curl, spin around slower than the world, with eyes to hurt, her shirt so tight fitted it wants to burst for air, and skirts so short it flirts her underwear. Mrs. Flirt is unaware of the kind of tension she is drawing near, playing on a thin line, the type of mind that finds her sexy, only wants the sex she. Her once beautiful bright light is covered with big black dark moths. She fraught herself in throwing away her dignity. Her maturity to her was gained when she lost her virginity. Mrs. Flirt is her own enemy, blames men for her lack of company, says men are no good, but you wouldn't find what you're looking for if you never moved from where you stood. Or could it be good was fed before he's even hungry? Cause a dog with no boundaries will run around and play and find a prey to claim. And shame, Mrs. Flirt tried to wipe away the stains from her drape. Raped, worse, taped. Mrs. Flirt started flirting for attention. Now to guys, she's all work as if she's on pension. Mrs. Flirt, whose name I do not mention, cause Mrs. Flirt is every girl who sells her body as a hobby and thinks it's the ingredients of love. And of every Mrs. Flirt I quote is a girl, a toy to a boy, cause a real woman, not a girl but a real woman, looks for more than a one-night stand. Mrs. Flirt is just a pimper's paradise to a man. Like I said, I'm not here to pick sides. And besides, what I say should not offend you. You should know that compliments only friends you. Knowing your flaws, that's what mends you. Compliments only fills you. Knowing your flaws, that's what builds you. Mr. Wrong, we all know Mr. Wrong. That sexy, damn she looking tight, with a nice hype. He's in girls' heads.